Hi guys, welcome to Berber Life. All right, so let me know if my audio is okay. If you can hear me loud, if you can hear me good enough, okay. All right, just we're gonna start by 1 o'clock, and we have like just some seconds to go. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for giving me your time, okay? Because you could be doing something else with your time and mega. It feels so good wearing this. By the way, today is Monday. It's a new week. It's gonna be a beautiful week, I believe. And I'm positive and encourage you to stay positive. Okay. If at any point in time maybe my audio is not like good enough, just let me know. Okay, so by the way, I'm gonna show off something I got from when I went to Vegas. I stayed in a Trump's hotel. Anyways, don't even think I'm faking it, okay? Just to show you, I got this very beautiful heart. It's a U.S. flag, but this is so beautiful, so shiny. Woo! Okay. And then I got my mug. I'm yet to start using it. I don't know why. Maybe my next video, I should have some tea going on here. Okay, this is what I got for myself to make me feel so happy. Let's pop them all out. Pop, pop, pop it. Are you ready for the review? Oh, I thought it was a tea mug. I even forgot what I got. It's been a while. How is this looking in your eyes? Wouldn't you like to have some drink from this? Oh, the price is still there. I just got it. I know you want to know. Go buy your own. Yeah, go get one. Okay, just kidding. Okay, let me put this away. My hair is kind of growing. She's coming up, and okay, let's get back to business. Okay, I think I should sit back this way so that I love it when this, so I don't have to like hold this up, you know. But when I just sit like this, all right. Um, the U.S. 2024 presidential election is coming, and it's coming so. I mean, it's soon. It's here already. So the days are passing by so fast, and yeah. So, and I like to talk about some things, and I'm just grateful to God for giving me the right state of mind to talk about this because, you know, politics can really be on my nerves, on anyone's nerves. Politics can be draining. It drain out your energy, you know. And excuse me. So yeah, um, excuse me, just 1 second, just 1 second, okay. Um, I need to. All right. So, and I want to encourage you if you're eligible to vote, please and please. I said no, because not everyone is eligible to vote, right? But if you are, then please vote. Okay. I believe everything you need to vote is already has already been mailed out to you. You just need to vote, okay? You can do it the mail in, you can just walk in and whatever, but just try and make sure you vote. That is just my take. Okay. Sorry, I need to attend to something very like not emergency, but all right. So I still encourage those that are yet to like make up their mind on who to vote, perhaps from what you hear me talk about today. If it's your kind of thing, then I encourage you, okay? And I'm going to share to you why I am on the MAGA side on this election, okay? Because I have resolved to not be like a co-party person. Like, if it's not my party, I will not vote. Rather, I'd rather vote for a candidate than a party, than maybe a party, right? But I rather vote for the candidate. So, um, as I said, and it's obvious, right? We're MAGA on this moment, right? We're MAGA, guys. We're MAGA. And we're so proud of it. We're so happy we are MAGA and we'll make America great again. I like to start with a story, though a sad one. Perhaps if you care, because you don't have to, but it could give you a reason why I chose to go with Trump. I'm from a country called Nigeria. Nigeria is in the West Africa, and the country Nigeria has been suffering from a lot of terrible, horrible things, horrible experiences from both the Nigerian government to the Nigerians to individuals to families, friends, economy, everything. But it all comes back to one thing, that is the government. Because I believe that if there's a working government and things are in place, I think we will all have this beautiful life to enjoy. But when the government, which is the authority, fails, when the government is not doing what they need to do, when the policies are not right for the people, then the people will continue to suffer. And as I've mentioned this in one of my videos, that any leadership or any leader that does not put its people first, or any government that does not put its citizens or its people first, the people of their country first, is not fit. It's not fit. And I don't apologize because I'm not sorry about this. Because why are you a leader? Why should you lead the country? Why should you be a president? It's so that you can give your country people or citizens a better life, because you want to make their life better and easier, and you want to see them progress, or their progress, or and the country's growth, right? But if you're not, then honestly, you're not fit, whoever you are. And as I've said this before, I'd love to see women in positions. I've loved to see women in leadership, playing leadership roles. I'm not the kind of person that shuts down on a woman because she's a woman by gender identification, right? I don't do that. I encourage it, but everything has a season and a timing to it. It has to be at the right time and the right season. That is where I am coming from. Okay. And I believe so many of you have watched. Thank you so much. I see quite a good number of people following me. Please try and give me a thumbs up, because it will also help to like create awareness that I'm live. If you give that thumbs up, because I can see we have a few thumbs up, but we have more people watching me live. Just please do me this favor. Thank you. And just click on that thumbs up, okay, for me. Thank you very much. So, straight to the point. In one of the videos, the debate between Trump and Kamala, Just in case you don't know who they are, Trump and Kamala are the 2024 like major two political rivals, right? That are coming out in the US to be, that are hopefully going to be elect. One of them will be elected as the US president November. And we're in October. November is tomorrow. November is here. So we got to do what we got to do, and we need to vote. Now, obviously, I am going to, I hope I don't change my mind because I could. If today Trump gives me a reason to change my mind, I promise you, without even a second thought, I'll change my mind. But if I change my mind, I am not going to vote for Kamala. Yes, if I change my mind, I'll not vote for Kamala. If I will vote, I'll vote for someone else, or I may choose not to. But I'm a person that loves to vote, so, but not for Kamala. And I'll tell you my reasons, okay? You don't have to agree with me, and it's okay. It's okay, but don't come here and tell me trash. Don't come here and insult me or tell me nonsense. You get it straight back from me. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you so hard because I respect people's opinion, and I also respect that people respect my opinion. And respect is reciprocal. So now, Trump mentioned that, okay, it's linked to immigration. One of the reasons why I'm gonna vote for Trump is because of our pets. I believe that our pets need to feel safe. I believe that our pets need to be safe and not just feel safe in their environment. They should not be killed. They should not be eaten by people that come into the US illegally. It's not right because these pets are so much valued by their owners. Some pets are way, how do I say this? Some pets, I have seen pets that have saved lives. There was a woman that had her issue was stopped on the national TV. It was her dog that saved her life. This woman would have died. The woman would have died. I'm telling you. It was on national TV on the news. I'm not faking it. I'm not lying. So some pets provide comfort. Some pets are there for therapy. Okay? So pets are very useful. They're not just like meat for someone to just eat. Isn't it dogs that we use, like sniffing dogs in the airport and what sniff for bombs and some of those things? Dogs can be trained to sniff if there is danger in a location, to be able to dictate a dangerous person. A dog can be trained to do that, to be able to help the law enforcement agency or whoever to be able to know if there are drugs or certain marijuana or whatever in a vehicle. I have seen it. There are so many documentaries, there are videos out there on YouTube on how police use the dogs, and even at the airport you see dogs around on leashes. They're trained dogs that are used to like dictate danger, you know what I mean, like to sniff and know if someone has certain things that could harm people. Even the bomb, I heard there are dogs that are trained to dictate like bombs and stuff. So these pets, if they're valuable to us, then we should value their lives. Because Trump said it. Like some of the people that came into the country illegally, they were eating the dogs and they were eating people's pets and their cats. This is enough to send some people to trauma. Yes, some people can be sent to trauma because of this. Because those dogs and pets are part of their life. They have lived with them for like so. That's why some people cry when their dogs die or their cat or with whatever pets they have die, because of how attached, and they provide emotional support. Sometimes people are not there, but the pet is always there for you. And there are pets. I have seen dogs that watch over even newborn babies. Though I am not okay with that, because an animal is an animal. Just in case, I give that little benefit of a doubt. In case something goes wrong and the animal just behave as like the full animal that it is, and maybe harm the baby or something, and or maybe it's rough, was playing rough with baby. So if people will come into America illegally and then they eat people's pets, so my question is, even if they're eating people's pet, what made them to do that? Are you gonna tell me it's mental health issue? Come on, don't give me that. They're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats. What that means is they're hungry, they need food. And I believe it's part of the reasons why some people will do whatever it takes to come into the US, because they believe that there's a better life here in America. But if there's a better life in America, then we that are living in the US should live right, so that more people can come in and then we'll all live and be happy together, by setting our priorities right, and then putting in place policies, government policies, that is good for the people, that is not biased. That's why I don't judge people because they belong to the LGBTQ community, or they're transgender, or whatever they choose to be. I don't judge them. For God's sake, they're one of the nicest people you can ever meet. I'm just being honest. I am just being honest. There's nothing, I mean, there's no need to beat about around the bush on this matter. But not because my religion forbids, or my religious teaching forbids, that if I'm a woman, if I'm born as a woman, God expects me to be the woman that He created me to be. That doesn't mean I should just start judging other people. If I see someone doing something wrong and I want to correct that person, is it by forcing the person to change? You don't do that. I can be the change. Let that change start from me. There are so many ways to communicate. Sometimes the way we communicate or approach matters just push people off, and it even make them become worse than whatever it is that we're trying to even bring out of them that is good. You know? So for the sake of our pets, we're going MAGA. I'm not kidding on this, guys. Now, parental rights. In the US, quote me if I'm wrong. Go to the chat right now. I'm looking at you. Make your comments. The rights of parents are being taken away from them. How comfortable how will I be okay as a mother to give birth to my child, and then the government will decide to whatever they want to do with my own child? Why should I allow the government to decide what to do with my child, or who my child should be? Why are there not policies or laws that will check certain things, like, okay, because we all have different religion. For example, I do not expect a Muslim, because a Muslim family has a child, of course, attending school in America, then that child does not have a right to wear hijab. But that is their own culture. That is their own religious practice. Why can't I respect that? They love to dress, and to them is decency, covering their bodies. And they're not Christians. So why should I want to force a Muslim to dress like me when he's not a Christian? Or I should, if I relocate, or if I'm living in an Islamic or Muslim country, then I will say that there must be bills or policies, or whatever agendas that it is that I'm up to, that must be set, in the government, that will affect our schools and everything that has to do with the children, that will change, you know, the standard of the Islamic religion. Why should I do that? In their country, they have a right. In an Islamic country, Muslims have every right to do things according to their Islamic teaching and practices. It's an Islamic country. The same thing applies to Christians. In a Christian country, I strongly believe that Christians also have a right to do everything in a Christian way. I think we need to all respect each other's views, each other's culture, and that's why there's this beauty and unity in diversity. When the people of different cultures come together, we learn how to eat people's different cultural foods. We learn about different cultural attires and dressings and all that, and there's so much beauty in that. It's fellowshipping, it's appreciation for humanity. That's how I see it, and not the other way around, by imposing sanctions or laws on people, or like mandates. Well, based on like my place of work as an ethical, there are times that we're like mandatory reporters. I get it. If you have a client, or we're mandatory reporters to report any form of like abuse on either older adults, little children. If we see such things, or maybe a client or someone is trying to harm someone or kill somebody, like my place of work, we are mandatory reporters. It's a mandate by the law. We're supposed to report such. But if not, we keep every other thing confidential. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about parental rights, where the government is making decisions for parents. It's okay for the children as early as 12 years old to take decisions for themselves, decisions that have been put in their head from the school curriculums. That is what I'm talking about. In the school curriculum, there are so many teachings out there that are really hurting some of us, because that is not who we are. Why can't we be accepted for who we are? We want to be known for who we are. That is why I love people that are standing up for themselves. They want to fight for themselves. They want their liberty, because they don't have to be what other people are. They want to let go. They want Biafra. They want Oduduwa nation. They want, all these beautiful things, because that is who they are. That's their culture. And they want to be known as that. They have what it takes to be on their own and be successful. Because sometimes when you try to get help from people, and then people try to use that to like steal from you, to take advantage of you, that's absolutely unacceptable. So that's what I'm talking about. Parents should have Families belong together, yes, just the way Democratic Party will push for the issue of immigration, but they do it in the wrong way anyway. That families belong together. So because of that, all families, I mean, the border should be open to just anybody to come in, because that the U.S. government are separating children from their parent and stuff. What is wrong with saying come legally? There has to be some form of law and order. If not, we're all going to go crazy one day. And then it will be too late. Because with mental health issues, see people walking crazy everywhere. Yeah, psychologically or whichever way. And I'm not going to allow them to drive me crazy. No, I will not. Please give me a thumbs up. I see more people joining. Please just give the video a thumbs up, the broadcast, and I'm so that will really appreciate that. Let the children make their decisions by themselves. It's just like asking a child, what do you want to be in future? And the child will tell you this. Then you can guide the child, but not to manipulate. That is where I'm coming from. Because of your political agendas and whatever party selfish reasons. And then you put things in bills, you pass bills, and you put certain teachings in our schools that will manipulate the child. And that is separating families if you don't know. Because the child will be thinking this way, and then the parents are thinking this way. You have separated them, and your clashing, their heads will continue to clash even in families. Because you have shown them that your own ways are the right ways. But that's not how they were brought up. That is not who they were when, as they're growing up, they find out where they're coming from. Why can't you just let there be peace? Look at the good old days. How life is. That's why I love to listen to country music because it makes me feel like, oh, I'm in the how many years, the centuries, like I'm living in the decades, even though I know I'm not. But it's kind of therapy. It helps me feel better when I listen to country music. So I don't know. And the issue of borders, as I told you when I started, Nigeria, that country called Nigeria today, is what it is because of this kind of a thing. It's one of the worst place to ever live in today in this life. You go to Nigeria, they pick knife, machete, and they will cut you gradually till you bleed and die. You heard me. Even worse, a woman is pregnant. With the pregnancy, they will carry knife or cutlass and the butcher. They will. She's looking alive. They will cut her stomach and bring out the baby and kill the baby and then kill you slowly. As at then, still you're shouting and crying and whatever in pain, going through hell. And the government, I don't know what they're doing because if they care, they will do what is right. They will protect the people, they will keep them safe. But all manners of dangerous people are living right now in Nigeria, causing havoc. Yes, they go to schools, they abduct children, take them into the bush, they stay there for months, they demand for ransom in ridiculous amount in millions from people that don't even have food to eat. And then those in power, in government, will tell them, oh, take it easy, we're working hard. But they're living in air conditioned homes, houses, even their vehicles, they even buy brand new vehicles that even people in developed countries don't have money to buy. But they are buying it and living a super comfortable life, sending their children to school abroad. Sending their children, some of their kids are here with us. So I'm happy for those of their kids that are not siding what their parents are doing. That's not right. But what can they do? They rather stay here because it's better than where it's not working. So I don't know. We need to secure our borders. And that's why I'm going MAGA. That's me. We have to go MAGA. We have to go. We just have to. The last one is going to be the most important one, but I'm saving it for the last. Yes. And then let me talk about abortion. I'm like soon going to wrap up, kind of. I'm like gradually. Abortion. I know the Democratic Party are pro abortion and I'm pro life. I just have one question for Kamala Harris and for every other Democrat that is for abortion. Because not all Democrats are for abortion, okay? And I also have the same question for even Republicans that are for abortion. So it's not about party. Mm-mm. Anybody that is for abortion is not just the Democrat or Kamala or who, but because Kamala is a presidential candidate, that's why she's the leader, and that's why I'm throwing it at her to go and give her kids. Let them eat it. If you're standing for abortion, my golden question to you is: you're saying it's the right of a woman to do whatever she wants to do with her body. Okay, you might be right, but if your mother had aborted you, will you be here running for president, Kamala? And if every one of you that is saying, yes, abortion is okay, if you have been aborted by your mother, will you be here? Someone made a comment and said, why is it only the woman that have a right to decide to take out the child or not? She's not the only one that gave birth. I mean, that got pregnant. A man is involved. So why can't it be for the both of them? So a guy is like, oh, he's not okay with that. If a woman have a right, then the man to have a right and a saying. It's not just about the woman alone. And you know, that confidentiality thing and ethical thing and practice jobs and stuff, you don't release medical records, you don't say out things about people, you know, you have to keep it confidential, all those laws and things. Okay, it's like kind of respect for people. Okay. So what? Does that make it right? I understand in situations where there is a danger or risk of the woman losing her life. You understand? It's understandable. But not just for people. It's okay for you to just get pregnant, and if you don't want to get it, you just get rid of the baby. You chose to get pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, have protected sex. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. If you don't have money, thank God it's America. You can get help. There are so many places. Walk into. There are so many facilities, medical facilities that you can walk in and you can be enlightened. People will teach you about birth control. There are so many things like that that are very good resources for us out there. But no, you will not. You would rather just do things your own way. It's not fair. My second question is to people that are for abortion. What difference are you with the person that will shoot people and run away and they die? With a terrorist? What difference are you with a terrorist? Is it also not taking life? That's just my question. Two golden questions. Please don't forget it. If your mother aborted you, will you be here? To even look at Kamala, you're a woman. I even expect you to understand better. And I should be pushing for people like you because you're a woman. But look at what you're doing. You're just a disgrace, a total disgrace, Kamala. You need to stop this. Maybe if you're not doing some of these things, I will be here on Kamala singing your praises like what? Yeah, I will carry Kamala on my shoulder. Mhm. We're gonna mala everything and everywhere. But your policies and your things, Elizabeth Warren, she's a Democrat. Why didn't you come out, Elizabeth? Maybe I'll be doing this for you, not Trump. You heard me. That's why I told you from the beginning. It's not because of party. It's because of the policies and the beliefs and the things that need to be done right. Okay. Now, the next is violent crimes. We need to have security. We need to feel safe wherever we are. You don't want to be living in a place that is like a war zone. People are afraid to, because back when I was, there's a place I live not too far from the airport, LAX. Yes, the Los Angeles LAX international airport that everywhere in the world people know. I was living like 15 minutes, 20 minutes highest away from. Yeah, my house was there before I relocated. It's not safe. Everybody is like a suspect. You don't talk to people. When you see people, if someone says hi or smile at you, actually you think that person has mental issues. It's like, why is this guy smiling? Or maybe he's high on something. But he's not. It's not necessary that the person is high on anything. It's just a normal way to live. That's why I love African culture. We'll do our thing, we'll dance our traditional cultural dance thing, we'll eat our beautiful, organic, blessed food with a lot of vegetables and so tasty. I tell you, you need to try swallow. Go check out my food. I've been posting food, African dishes. Don't worry. When I start teaching you how to cook it live, you will thank me, right? So, but yeah, we need to have security. People don't have to be walking. We should be able to say hi. You see a neighbor, say hi. It's good, it's healthy. Say hi to people, greet people and pass. Be kind, be nice. We should not make ourselves to live as if we're in a war zone. We should enjoy life. Look at the beauty of nature. We wake up, especially California. See how God has blessed us with good weather. See the sun. We can go to the beach. When it's cold, oh my God, we turn on the heater in the house. When it's hot, we turn on the AC. A very sweet, beautiful state, California. But Gavin Newsom, I like some things about. Well, I like your looks. I like your height. I like the way you comb your hair, Newsom. Please, go and help me tell Newsom. Those I don't know. If you know Newsom, tell Gavin Newsom that someone here likes the way he comb his hair. Okay, I think he's cute too. By the way, Kamala is so beautiful. I really like her looks, to be honest. It's not like I'm against her, but I'd rather have Trump be the candidate at this very moment because of what is going on. And that is going to take me to, because I'll need to soon go and pick up my daughter from school. So I might have another series to talk more about this. The last thing I want to talk about right now is war. The war that is ongoing. You know, there has been this war going on with Israel. What does the Hamas people, Ukraine. Where is Putin from? You know, all the war that are going on. You don't want to be in a place like that, but it's possible if we elect the right person that could bring it to an end. Honestly, I think is my number one reason why I am deciding to vote for Trump if nothing changes. Because you know me, honestly, I can just switch anytime. If Trump gives me a reason to switch, and I'll come back here and talk about it. You'll be shocked that I'm doing all this thing, and tomorrow I tell you that I voted for Kamala. I'm telling you, don't be too comfortable. But so far, I don't see any slightest reason why. Because these people that are killed and children are oh, if it's just adults fighting, I understand. But look at those bombs that they blow up with little children. See how parents are holding dead bodies of little children. They wrap them very. Oof, yeah. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know how to say this. But if you have a child, you know what I'm talking about. It's so hard. Even for the sake of the little children that are killed, can't you have some mercy? See, these big other countries with stubborn leaders, with stubborn prime ministers, stubborn presidents, and whatever their leaders are called, need a, a tough person to be able to calm down. They need someone that will be able to calm them down. How many more children will be killed? I don't care whether they are Muslims or they are Hebrew or Greek or Arab or what. They are children. They are innocent. They should not be caught in this thing going on. Children should not be killed in the war going on. Women should not be killed in the war going on. If only Kamala would just listen to me. Kamala, just allow these people to do their crazy thing and just go on holiday with your husband and enjoy yourself. There are so many other people that can do this thing. You don't want this headache, Kamala. But even if I talk from now till the next day, Kamala is not gonna listen. No, she won't. She have her own ego. She have what she want. And the truth is, so many people are not like happy with her. One other thing that they did in Democratic Party that I didn't like, excuse me, was Joe Biden was forced out of the race totally. You know why I said that? Because he has said it repeatedly that nothing is going to make him to back out. He said he's not going to back out. He was forced out of it because the billionaires that are sponsoring the Democratic Party, they said they will not. Yeah, they're not going to support them. So where would they get their finances? In just a blink of an eye that they put Kamala, even before they like formally announced Kamala as their switched presidential candidate. Already Joe Biden was like nothing. They forgot everything about him. They treated him so bad. I did not like that. That's why when people talk about how Joe Biden falls down trying to is it go up the plane or come down? It's not fair. He's an old man, we all know. So why are you laughing at him? Someday you're gonna be old. It's just not good. It's just like someone laughing at my grandpa. No, I wouldn't want that. Why should you laugh at my grandpa? Wouldn't you be old? He's stubborn too, though, right? Maybe if he's not the president, that will not be happening. If someone sees him fall, people even rush to go and say, "Oh, we're sorry. Are you hurt? Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance?" So there are some things that are not for certain people. Please let them do those that are stubborn. Let them go and run for president and deal with themselves. Why do you like headache? I don't know. We need this war to stop. Like a joke. The Israel war is over. It's a little bit over 1 year now, and I just cannot believe it. Similar to the issue of Ukraine and Putin. Yeah, similar case. Like a joke. It's how many years now? Is it over 2 years or 3 years? I don't even know, but I know it's definitely over 2 years. Yeah. So, I mean, I just pray that Trump wins so that he can stop this war. I believe because of his guts. You understand? Excuse me. That's why I believe that it's someone like Trump that can stop this. And I just hope that you join me together so that we can vote for Trump. We need to do it. I've heard some Nigerians that are like, oh, but Trump called us shithole. Trump, are you kidding me? What about the Nigerians that called their fellow Nigerians shithole? Why is Trump's on your business? Besides, what is not shithole in there right now? A whole lot of things is shithole right there. It is. I don't even know what shithole is. I know shit, we refer to shit as poop. So what I mean by shithole is like messed up. I don't know if that's what Trump means. Whatever. But I think it's just an insult. That's why people are upset. But are you upset at the person that is saying something? What about those that are actually doing it? What about those people in government in Nigeria, the presidency, and all those people that are not doing the right thing? How many times have you stood up to them? How many times have you taken action against them? But it's in a place where the country are standing up for their people that you're trying to like put up your little muzzle. Who even knows you exist? Who knows you exist in America? You better just calm down and tell yourself the truth. You need to do that. You need to calm down and tell yourself the truth. Trump is not your problem, Nigerians. Your problem is back there in your country and go fix it if you really want to do something. Trump is not your problem. If you like, let people use you. If you like, let people manipulate you. That's your problem. And that's why I'm here. Some people be like, oh, you're a YouTuber. You're not supposed to use your YouTube channel to stand for somebody or whatever, blah, blah, blah. If I don't stand for something, then I stand for nothing. I rather stand for something, so I don't stand for nothing. I rather be known as someone that will support an end to the war. I remember when Trump wanted to run the first time, they were saying if Trump wins, there's gonna be World War III. And throughout Trump's tenure, was there all this war? No, it was when the Democrat took over that all war everywhere, here, left, right, and center. Until we tell ourselves the truth, we're into a big, unpleasant surprise. But I pray that God keep us safe and God give us wisdom to do the right thing at the right time. Because the way things are going, it's not getting any funnier. It's like people are rather preferring to use their head to walk and their feet is in the air. That's where we're going, guys. This is the way the life is taking us. You don't want to be part of that. You want to have a safe community, safe environment, healthy environment, people allowed to exercise their will and not forced and not manipulating. Look at how many times there was attempt on Trump's life. Is it twice or three times now? Let's be honest. If it were a Democratic Party presidential candidate that this thing happened to, an attempt to assassinate him or an attempt to with someone with rifle close to where he is, That's not what the media will be talking about now. The way they will project this issue. Like, I'm just being honest. And I keep seeing so many black young men standing up and speaking. So many blacks are not happy with Obama today. They're not. Because of what Obama recently said about the black people, and they feel they've been manipulated and disrespected. And how they're using race to get votes from blacks, even when it's not the right thing. I saw video of Obama's meltdown and stuff. But if we are truly a diverse country, a diverse nation, then everyone have a right to vote and be voted for. Every party have a right to win an election. It must not be just only one party all the time. Because we are diverse. If another is going to win, it's a crime. It shouldn't be like that. No, it shouldn't. With that, I'm coming to a conclusion. But the election is coming closer and closer, and we should be doing more, right? We should be doing more. Thanks for listening. Thank you for your time. In all these things I'm saying, if I'm not right in any way, please draw my attention. I might be here with Kamala tomorrow. You never know. But so far, as I said, we need to put an end to the war. We need to put an end to the ongoing war. We need peace. We need to be able to convince every country that is fighting to please put down their weapon. That's just what I'm after. Because none of these candidates are perfect. Even as a mother, I'm not perfect. It's not everything about me that my children are happy, right? Because sometimes we make our children do things they don't want to do. And that's because maybe the thing is the best thing for them. It's just even the same thing with adults. Sometimes we do what is not best for our body. Like when we take too much sweet things like ice cream, we take soda, we take ice cream, and then at the end of the day, we don't work out. Something like that. So God help us to do the right thing, and God give us wisdom. And I pray you vote for Trump so that we put an end to this war, okay? If you like me, vote for Trump. Prove it. And let me know. Okay? Thanks for listening. Thank you for your time. God bless you and your families. It's going to be well with you. You're going to prosper. And may God give you good health. And God help you and surround you with good people that will positive vibes around you, than people that will move you forward, people that will make you happy. And don't stay in toxic environment. Don't keep toxic friends and relationship. Okay? Listen to me. I wish you well. Okay? God bless America. Thank you. Until then, see you next time in my next video. Bye.